Hello, this is Eric Windisch with GrokThis.net. Today I will be showing you how to create a blog underneath Plone. We will be using the Quills product as well as the Page Builder product. Unfortunately, Quills has a fault where it cannot be the default page of a Plone site, because once it's the default page of a Plone site, you can no longer add blog entries, which of course defeats the whole purpose of a blog. So, to combat that problem, we use the Page Builder, which is actually pretty nice because I think it looks a little better and it offers a few different options in terms of customizing the page more. And in fact, I think it's useful to learn for other reasons as well. It can be just very useful in all kinds of applications. So here we are with the Page Builder. This is at plone.org. You can find it. Just search for Page Builder. And we go to our Zope products directory. We download it. We extract it. We go back to our browser. And we'll download Quills. Again, this is our blog. And we extract the Quills. Now, to note, in Quills, it has multiple folders in there that need to be put directly into the products folder. So we're going to move those now. Okay. And then we'll go into Zope and we will restart it. Because until we restart Zope, it's not going to read in these new products. So it's necessary to restart Zope after loading any new products into it. So by now, it should have restarted. And I created a site here called blog.example.com. That's a Plone site. It's a brand new Plone site that I created. I click View, and here's the Plone site. So we go to Preferences. Now we need to add and remove products. Although we already added the products through the command line, it's necessary to activate them within Plone. So we click Page Builder and Quills, and we click Install. Good. Now we return home. And we will add to folder a web blog. And I'm going to name this Blog Engine. And you can then click Next. Scroll down. And you can adjust various settings here if you would like to. I'm going to use the default, but you could change the number of entries per page or enable or resend traceback pings. So now we have a brand new blog engine. I will now return home, and I will click Add to Folder, Page Builder. First, I will edit the Page Builder, which is a little unusual. You have to click this icon to initiate the edit, not the normal edit button. And I will call this My Blog. And we'll put no other content here. I'll click Edit. And by default, we already have one page row. So I will create, actually there's a, this icon here is actually for a smart folder. A smart folder in Plone essentially allows you to create a view of a selection of query into the ZOP file system. We're going to essentially say that this will be a view of all the weblog entries. So I click this icon, and I click Criteria, I need to give it a title first. So I'll give it again. Actually, I'll call this blog entries, and I'll do limit search results in number 20. One interesting thing to note here is that while we already had an option to select the number of entries that would display on the screen when we created the weblog, because we will be viewing this through the page builder and not through the weblog object directly, we'll actually have to limit the results on this page here. So we'll click Save. And now I can click Criteria, and I will select Item Type. What I want to do here is select all of the weblog entry types. So I scroll down, I find weblog entry, and click Save. Now, further on the same page is your sort order. Most likely, you'll want to sort it by creation date and reverse the display order, and click Save. Okay, now I will click My Blog, and again, it's still empty because we have no actual entries here to look at. So we'll go to a blog engine, and I do Add Item, Weblog Entry. My first blog entry. You can give a brief description of the contents, but the most important thing, of course, is the real content. And this is an example entry for my video. And you can see this has many options here for creating links and bullets and all kinds of really neat things. And you can even enter HTML code. And I'll click Save.